Sorry, no stream today. A little bit tired. Just too tired. Had to make dinner. Had a long day. All in all, tiring stuff. So no stream. I'm afraid I'm shit I did, but yeah. Instead, we will explore the Castlevanias. Also known to many people as, where the hell is Mr. Belmont? Could he not be bothered? Wait, why do I not have object permanence on those platforms? That's pretty fucking weird. Yeah, we're going off to the left. Off to the left, and off to the right, and off to the left again. Just got owned, sonny. I do like how the other one actually has different spikes to accommodate. And this door is still the blue door, even though by now you have the blue seal and it doesn't fucking matter. I don't know. We're gonna have to go through the marble gallery, don't we? Yep. Yup. I like how this game's metric of being more difficult is just deal shit tons more damage. Such a terrible metric to make a game more difficult by. Wow, this is just going all over the place. What do we get this time? It's an iron ball. How hilarious. I still don't like mist form when it's all yellow. It looks like a fucking piss cloud. Yuck. Oh my goodness. That is a very nicely made model of the human skull. Maybe missing a crack or two in terms of the cranium, but otherwise that is a lovely detailed skull. Not a kid though. Kid skulls look like fucking creepy when you include all of the teeth. Oh, so I can't... Yeah, because I get stuck. Well, that sucks. A little bit. Oh, I get another flame star. Yay. Hello, flame stars. You might have noticed that we haven't done a lot with the teleporter devices. The reason for that's quite simple. At this point, you don't really have to. I mean, for the most part, you use the teleportation device because you have to go all over the place Metroidvaniaing. But we're not getting anything new, so there's no reason to go back. And the lack of necessity to go back means there's a lack of desire to go back. A lack of need. Just kind of move along instead. Oh wow, it's really foggy, thank you. And HP up. Consider my healthiness increased. This is a great place to grind those motherfuckers, by the way. They drop one hell of a sword. Let me look it up, in fact. Nova Skeleton. Wow, it is just typing letter after letter. Nova. Skeleton. Something. Yes, the Terminus Est. I love that one. The Grunten. It's not that strong, actually. Poisons enemies, but I don't think that... I think poison's like, halves their attack or something. Yeah, poison's pretty good in that regard, but I don't really care that much right now. I'm like, eh. So this secret still exists. Come on. I remember that secret still exists here for no reason. What's a good place to grind money, though? Nova Skeletons are not cheapskates. See, good place to... But yeah, we get the shuttle in the hammer. You want a shuttle? It's an Abyssinian sword. That's neat. Still fucking sucks. I was kind of expecting it to still exist, but I guess there wouldn't be a need to program that one in again. Hey look, there it is, the Terminus Est. It's not that much weak. What? Does Terminus Est have a... I don't think it does have a... No, it doesn't have a special attack. I guess I just accidentally performed the... Yeah, that is up, and then, yeah. Wow, you can change what you want to do really late. That's pretty impressive. I think I'll use this one for a while, just so the people don't get bored at a constant use of the best weapon in the game, the Rune Sword. Although, again, poison reduces attack by half, which is not bad. If you're someone who gets hit a lot and just leaves enemies alive for no reason. Well, this fog effect is actually just annoying. It's not thick enough to obstruct view, it's not light enough that it's just atmospheric, it's just... Like, this game doesn't need a fog effect, it doesn't need an atmosphere. The atmosphere got out the window the moment you killed a man named Shaft, who was the... I think that the possibility of building an atmosphere in an environment have long since passed in this video game. You're late to the party, chump. Anyway, there is another boss where Doppelganger 10 was. Too bad, so sad. I don't know if the poison's going to help me in terms of cut-resistant enemies, but it's going to take some getting used to. AKA, why you... Oh, I don't know. AKA, why you grind the dodo. Man, I haven't used save states in forever. This is becoming a legit playthrough with this rate. I still don't know if 100% includes weapons and equipment. It probably doesn't. Okay, we fight, of course, the monster. Oh no, Frankenstein. My sword finishes him off. Yeah, the port's still there. And we get the Truth of Vlad. I don't know why they call him Vlad. His name of Dracula has already been implied. Ah, finally we get 10 strength. Which one don't we have? 10 defense. Constitution. I think Constitution is half your Constitution is defense. Oh, shield potion. I think you can actually take them from both sides if you really want to get that shield potion first. I still don't get what they're for. Like, it's like they made the reverse castle because they had all these enemies lying around, but they didn't know what to do with the enemies. So they just sort of put them in. It's really weird. Oh, that's a lion. Hi, lion. Oh, this guy. Ah, damn it! I just remembered. Oh no. Oh. It's not the dodo that's a pain to grind. It's not the dodo. It's Shmoo. Fuck. And here I was thinking I would never remember Shmoo. There you go. You remember Shmoo. He drops the Kissagrim. Which is the best... No. Oh, now I remember why the Kissagrim is a great fucking sword. Isn't that like the Echo Blade that just hits like 1,000,000 times without recovery time? Shmoo's drop rate is terrible, by the way. So I think I'm gonna waste some time with this. Because the Rune Sword makes this a little bit easier. Yeah, Shmoo is just like... I don't even know why they put this motherfucker in, but they did. Someone hated everyone else and said, I want to do this. And they were like, yeah, do it! Go on, do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams! Make your dreams come true! Then they're not dreams anymore, but that's not exactly the point. And once you run out of dreams, I will come to kill you, for you are now vulnerable to my darkest of magics. For you are hopeless and cursed by success. That's one way to go. I was too successful, and now I'm dead. The love story. It's not very loving, but it makes for a good story. Oh, look, he dropped another fucking ramen. Great. Fun fact, when I originally grinded Shmoo, I didn't get even one ramen. I don't think I ever got Kisagrim either. Well, I guess I should pause the video, but... you know, budget cuts, restraints, sanctions... Gonna have to talk to a board of directors about this. You know how boards of directors are. They're like... and that's it, basically. They just kind of snort. They snort loudly into the camera. Because for some reason someone's recording all the boardroom meetings. Don't ask me why, they just are. There's a guy behind the whiteboard with a camera recording the boardroom meetings for no specific reason. And I got criticals appear to be random. That's weird. See, your regular damage isn't random, but the criticals seem to have a random multiplier. Which is... like, I've seen games where criticals are the ones that deal steady damage. What does Shmoo give an experience? I think he's like garbage for that too. Level 28, and he gives 1,000 experience. If you somehow get here... he's better than the Dodo, technically, but how the heck are you going to get here at level 28? Unless you beeline it here. Which is weird, because bees are not very fast. I never got that saying! Have you ever seen a bee? A bee doesn't travel an effective route. It's another ramen. Guess what? I need free ramens. That took a little less Of course it fucking crashes right there, right then. But I ain't no Joe Schmo. I've got the Chrysogrim! It's but... except... is it really? Is it? Why did it give me like 5 defense? Or like whatever. I didn't. The rune sword just... the rune sword lowest defense? Oh, I did. If you ever needed to know why the Chrysogrim... just look at this. That's 4 hits. No recovery time. Just get dunked on. If Sans asks, what is your strongest move? You say Sans. I'm afraid you are not prepared to handle the answer to that question. And then he just says, well... that was my day. Oh, I should show him off. Also, by the way, you might have noticed... a lion, a tin man, a scarecrow, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, this guy, by the way, has a gun. I want him to show it off. I think he has a cannon, too. Come on. Maybe he doesn't use it. Yeah, that's basically the animation anyway, so who cares? Library card and a bunch of rings. That's neat. Doesn't have a repeat, though. But I can easily assign a macro to do it for me! Dork, dork, dork. Are you a dork? Then you must eat with the fork. I like how the Shmoo makes you dusty. Have you ever seen a Shmoo that's dusty? Well, sorry, Mr. Lion. But, no, it wasn't Alice in Wonderland. What the fuck am I thinking? It's the Wizard of Oz! Can't stop him now. The comments are already raging in frustration. Tearing everything from the walls and demanding retribution. Did he just drop a fist? He dropped the fists of Toka. It's actually slightly stronger. Let's take a look. That's all fine and dandy, but it's not a real fist. Oh wow, it's the exact same animation no matter which fist he's using. Holy shit, that's all. That is terrible. Someone couldn't be bothered. Someone couldn't be bothered. Oh, ooh, look at this. If someone asks who's winning the DPS race, you say the guy who's winning. Holy shit. I have the best weapons in the game, and they're great! Wolf! Mr. Lucky has a wolf form that is useful exactly once. Was it ever useful? It was useful for getting the map squares. But I think the dog kind of stopped being useful after that. Here's a bunch of... I like how resist stone is a thing? Alucard, one day your father will strike you down with the power of rocks. For he is without sin, and thus casts the first stone. But my father is the Lord of Evil Dracula. He is without sin, though. He's just very mean. What a bunch of baloney. Last time I checked, he was a banker. So he must be evil, by definition of his job involving the fucking of people over. Let's just do this area so that next time we can keep moving on, and then we can go to Deathwing. Which, I think it's already a pretty tough fight, like Orlex was. Man, this map is getting uncovered with the minute. Oh, you have to damage him enough for him to do that, okay. Oh no, it's just a death animation, okay. We get Starlight. Strengthens the power of cross. Not the cross, it just generally strengthens the power of crossing out things. Man. I like how Neutron Bomb is a weapon. The Butler! Power increases with gameplay. I think I remember this one. Baudelaire. Yep. That's one of those weapons. Attack plus game time in hours. Holy peas. So it can get 99 attack. That's mad. That is mad. I like how the description for Shmoo, by the way, is monster nicknamed Shmoo. There's no description. Shmoo is the only literal... Oh, I love this. Shmoo is the only enemy in the Forbidden Library based on a literary source other than the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Its presence suggests Dracula's library includes comic books in addition to literary classics. In the original version, it was called Kyo! Arabaki. The Arabaki. I got this one sword just becomes more powerful over time. Oh. In Japanese, known as Barzai Scimitar, a sword from Lovecraft Lores. In The Other Gods, Barzai the Wise is a high priest of the gods of Earth, the great ones. In Otar, Bapachapachap. Wow. Huh. Neat. Oh yeah, that one, the weird pot things. Weird. So let's see, where's Shmoo from? But then why comic books? I ask thee, why Tumblr? Well, there goes my Tumblr page of the day. So we got a sword that's probably going to get better at some point. Let's take a look at how it works, though. No special attacks! But hey, if you're really desperate for a 99 attack weapon, just play this game forever. Next time, we're gonna fight a boss or something. I don't know. We're going over to where, yeah, we're almost done with the circle, and then all we have to do is the clock area, and, I just remembered, we still have to do the Colosseum fight. Welp! I'm about to hit the old dusty trail. Whatever that means. Probably something waxingly poetic.